changes.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome into the channel. Thank you for joining me. Today is May 2nd, 2021. And if you didn't notice and you didn't take note of it during the spring seller update, there is no more unpaid item cases on eBay. So basically what's going to happen, if you don't know from your past experience, somebody makes an offer, they end up never paying, or they bid on an auction and they never end up paying, then you have to open an unpaid item case after 2 days. You could also set it up to automatically open that case. If a buyer gets more than 3 unpaid item strikes, they're supposed to be kicked off eBay. That never happened, or if it did, it wasn't as often as we would have liked it to happen. But now they're going to get rid of that, because when you open the unpaid item case after 2 days, then the person got 3 additional days to pay for it before you could close it and hit that strike against them and then basically relist the item. You didn't want to relist the item before the case closed, because then they could pay the very last second, and then now you're in a, you've got an item up that may be sold to someone else, and now they've paid, and now you've got it sold twice and you have to cancel, etc. So what eBay has done is gotten rid of the unpaid item, and they basically, when you have a buyer who doesn't pay, you can go in and do a cancel transaction, reason choosing buyer hasn't made a payment. So I want to take you over to eBay. They put it out on their thing. I'll show you on the screen. We'll switch over and I'll do a screen share, but there isn't going to be any more unpaid item cases. It's going to go straight to the cancel transaction because buyer didn't pay. The problem is it's still going to make you have to wait the 5 days. So let's go over and check that out right now. Buyer not paying, eBay has switched from unpaid item cases over to straight canceled transactions. Also, as always, let's not forget to thank our sponsors and affiliate sponsors of this channel today. It's List Perfectly. If you're not familiar with List Perfectly, they are the cross-listing Google Chrome tool that will allow you to post your inventory on 12 websites very, very quickly. You can cross-list from sites like eBay, Poshmark, Etsy, Mercari, Depop, Shopify, Facebook Marketplace, Grailed, and many others, Citizen, and others. So a dozen sites. They are very, very awesome for spreading your inventory out across as many platforms as possible so you can reach as many buyers as possible. I'll put 2 links down below for List Perfectly. One is a demonstration video with the owners, Amanda and Claire. You can see how it works. And the second video is a sign up link that if you use the code ROCKSTARLP, that's for List Perfectly, ROCKSTARLP, you'll get 30% off your first month. So thank you, List Perfectly, for sponsoring this channel as always. And let's go over to my screen and show you the new cancel transaction from eBay. Okay, so here we are on the spring seller update, and this is part of the Running Your Business Cancel Unpaid Items overview. So if you missed this in the spring seller update, make sure you do keep up with the updates. Every spring and every fall, I post the updates. I do a video on it. I cover it. A lot of people do that as well, so you can always find this information, or you can just follow it on eBay. I will link this page down below in this video description. With that said, this began, all of these, usually when they come out with these updates in like February or March, typically they take effect in about April or May. These are now active, and this should be active for everyone. It says what you need to know: cancel unpaid transactions faster with the new cancel function. So we scroll down to that, and it says new cancel function for unpaid items starting in early April 2021, which it actually started sometime around the mid of the month. I know some people started mentioning it. We'll begin introducing a new cancel function for unpaid items. If you don't have this ability yet, you will get it soon. They will roll it out as quickly as they can. You will no longer have to file unpaid item claims or send payment reminders. Instead, we'll proactively remind buyers if they have a payment due, and you'll be able to manually or automatically cancel an order if the buyer hasn't paid after 5 calendar days. Same as an unpaid item case before. You could open it after 2, and then they got 3 more days to respond to it. Quicker, more streamlined way to handle unpaid item cases. We're introducing this new function to help you resolve unpaid item cases quicker and with less work. will proactively remind the buyers that they've committed to purchasing an item. If a buyer hasn't paid after 5 calendar days, you can cancel the transaction. You can choose to have eBay automatically relist the item when you cancel that transaction. So do pay attention to getting it automatically relisted. You'll be able to set up automatic cancellations for non-payment in your preferences for items awaiting payment. So probably in the same area as you set up the unpaid item cases. If you cancel an order because the buyer hasn't paid, we'll block the buyer's ability to leave feedback, and if they've already left feedback, we'll remove it. How to use the new cancel function. There's no action required from you to take advantage of this. If the buyer hasn't paid after 5 calendar days, we'll prompt you to cancel the transaction using the buyer hasn't paid reason in the seller hub or under eBay sold. So underneath of that little area where it shows your item is sold, there'll actually be a little notice, little blue probably message that says click here. Now I don't have any that are awaiting payment. If I did, I would show you. If you guys have any, you'll be able to see it. Otherwise, you'll just have to wait until you get one. Okay, if you attempt to file an unpaid item case in the Resolution Center after the update takes effect, you'll automatically be redirected to the Seller Hub to cancel the transaction. So there you go. And that is pretty much the cancel function. Now, my only question to eBay is, when do we get the buyer makes an offer, buyer bids on an item, buyer's payment is on file, buyer gets charged? There is no getting out of it, period. You know, a la Amazon, a la Poshmark. Just wondering, eBay, when you're going to get together with that and make that happen. So there's the new cancel function, cancel transactions. And as always, I'll keep you guys up to date as new things come into play, new things change, and new updates happen. Hopefully one day I'll be able to tell you guys the automatic payment taken from their bank account or credit card is a change that is being updated. We won't hold our breath, however. So with that said, enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. What's left of it, I appreciate you watching. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. It really helps the video and helps the algorithm, and I appreciate it greatly. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and you can hit the little bell so you get notices whenever there are new videos, news, updates, and things you should know. If you have questions, comments, or concerns, you can reach me at rockstarflipper@gmail.com, and you can click on the description box, see more, to check out all the helpful resources, links, websites, and programs and tools available for resellers through all of our partners and all of our helpful affiliates. Thanks as always, and I'll see you next time.